So are you fed up competing on price? Do you want to know the secret of being able to compete on something better that draws your customer in from all your competitors? Well, stick around. We're going to talk about developing that something special. Hi, I'm Rupert Hine, Action Coach Business Coaching from Kinross in Scotland. So today we're going to talk about how you can get customers attracted to you. And the very last thing most businesses should or want to be doing is competing on price. And the difficulty with price is it really doesn't bring any loyalty. So if you're competing on price, not only is there probably somebody bigger who can undercut you, even if just for a short period, to draw customers away from you, but actually there's no loyalty because all people are getting is a price. So as soon as they find that price cheaper somewhere else, they're off. So the real secret is creating something unique. Your USP, it's your unique selling point. So what is a USP? Well, says it on the tin really, it's something unique to you. And the best USPs are really fully unique to you. So you need to have a think about what is it you're actually delivering? What is it that sets you apart from everybody else? Now, there's a whole range of things that it could be, but what we're looking for is something a bit different, something just for you. What we're looking for is something that really gets your target market excited. It's that something special that they're looking for. So first tip is you need to really get to know your target market. That probably means going and having a few conversations with people. Yeah, what is it that worries them about making a purchase for your product or service? What is it that puts them off? And what is it that really attracts them? And if you get those sorts of answers, then you can start to create your USP. Because if you know what they're looking for, then you can start to deliver it. You also want to have it in such a way that it gets people talking. So you want to make it exciting. You want to make it something that people, they're going to be surprised maybe about. Because if you can get them talking and you can get them really enthused about it, then they start to do a bit of selling for you. They start to really get people on board and you can start developing that concept. Ideally, you need to be first. So you don't want to be the person copying that really good idea next door. What you want to be is the person having the good idea. Ideally, it's something that somebody else can't copy. They can't copy easily, or if they do copy it, it's fairly obvious they've copied you and they just look like a bit of a fraud because then it still brings people back to you. That's the USP. That's something just to get them a bit excited, get them talking about you and getting them really focused on what you do. So let's look at some practical examples. Let's look at some things and see, do we think these are a USP? What about friendly staff? We all want customer service. We want really good customer service, good friendly staff. You know, it's part of our customer experience, isn't it? Well, it is, but it should be standard. As a customer, you don't expect to be greeted by unfriendly staff, so it shouldn't be a surprise to find friendly staff. So for me, friendly staff, it's part of your delivery, but it's not part of your USP because it's one of those non-negotiables you deliver anyway. What about number two? So number two, your shop's clean and tidy. You know, it's immaculate, it's fantastic. Again, I sort of expect that anyway. I shouldn't be walking into somewhere that's looks as though half the boxes are unpacked. It looks as though we're not quite sure whether we're open for business or not. Actually, it's just a game. It's one of the rules of the game for the retail trade. It's just part of the thing that's there anyway. So number two, not part of our USP. What about 24-hour money-back guarantee? Well, depends on your product or service, but absolutely. Having the right guarantee can be really powerful. So if you've got a guarantee which is offering something that nobody else is, that's offering something that takes away some of the barriers, some of the objections to purchasing, something that really gets you one step ahead of your competition, it can be an absolute money spinner. Just look at Domino's pizzas. We will deliver within 30 minutes. Or money back. So you get a free pizza. That guarantee is probably worth over $1 billion a year to that company. So what's your guarantee? How can you build it in to be a unique selling point for you? So we've got a fabulous range of different sizes for the product in stock. Well, call me old-fashioned, I sort of expect that anyway. I don't expect to go in to most retail environments and discover that yes, the thing's there, but no, they haven't got one I can take away with me. There are some services you have to order. If yours is one that's on the shelf, then I'd expect a range on the shelf. So in most cases, it's probably not part of a USP because, again, it's one of those things we expect anyway. Some sort of unique process. So maybe we've got a unique process that takes you through fitting for whatever it is, or designing. We've got a unique 8-stage process for designing your ideal kitchen. Yeah, absolutely. If you've got a unique process, you've got a unique way of getting people exactly what they want, shout about it. Because this is the sort of thing that gives people some encouragement that you know what you're doing and they're going to get the thing that they want right first time, every time. So brilliant, excellent, good, unique point. Some sort of unique training program. So maybe we're selling retail garments and there's a unique feature that your staff are sent away on a 2-day color coding program so they can get you the right advice so that you can choose that perfect thing. If we've got clients in our target market who are worried about choosing the right variant or whether that color will go with something else, having staff who've been specially trained who can take that pain away from them, take that worry away from them, it's got to be a good thing. So that's probably still one of the things on the list. You're well established. You've been trading since 1894. You've got a marvelous track record here. You've been sat there. Yeah, well, just because you've been around a long time doesn't necessarily mean you've been doing it right for the customer. Does it give me a lot of confidence? Well, depends on the product, but I probably want it to be a bit more than just well established. So if all you're saying is well established, doesn't maybe give me the warm glow. Something a bit more than that, maybe something about why you're there, that may take us a bit more, but just well established, not on my list. Next down the list, well, we care about you. I sort of expect we care about you. Yes. What does it mean? So just as it sounds, we care about you, not really on my list. You can demonstrate how you care about me, and if the way you care about me is something special, well, yeah, I'm open to that. But it's a bold statement otherwise. Sounds almost a bit like you're just trying to win me over by telling me something you think I already want to hear. It doesn't have a lot of substance. Pick-up delivery, well, if that's the sort of service you're in, I sort of expect that. And to be quite honest, nowadays, with the amount of trade going on the internet where delivery is free, how unique is something like that? Not a lot. I'd keep it in there, but not as part of your USP. And then what are the other innovative things you can do? Well, what about you've got 28 varieties of tea, coffee, something like that? Of course, if that's what sets you apart, that's the sort of thing we're looking for. So it's all about the things that make you special, that others aren't doing, that answer the customer's fears, the barriers that they'll have to doing business with you, or really excite them and draw them in. And it's something unique about you. So let me know what is unique about you. Let me know how you're developing that USP and how you can use your uniqueness to really get people excited about your business. Pop the comments in the box below. Let me know what else you'd like to know about. I'm Rupert Hine, Action Coach Business Coaching from Perth and Kinross in Scotland.